Hey Doc, Amber here, breaking all barriers marketing. And I want to ask you a question. Do you mind if I'm brutally honest with you? Do you mind if I give you some proper expectations of what can actually be done, what it really takes to generate new patients online? I say this because there's so much stuff out there. You're getting bombarded left and right. You see some doctors that get results. You see some doctors that don't. You're getting probably 100 cold prospecting emails, probably, another 50 phone calls a day about how people can help you get more new patients into your office. And I get it. It works. You may have even gotten an email from me. But you know what? The thing is this. I need to take a second to really just expand your mind to what really is possible in regards to reaching people in your community, in regards to leveraging the internet and social media, and specifically Facebook and other paid marketing strategies to get your message in front of people. So before I get into the nitty gritty, first, let me expand your mind a little bit. I'm going to make your head hurt just a little bit, if that's okay. I promise you'll thank me later, though. So close your eyes for a second. Close your eyes. First off, let me tell you how great you are. Let me tell you how great of a person you are because you are in this profession, because you are a chiropractor. I know most likely one thing is true of you. You care for people. You truly want to help people live the life to their fullest potential. Thank you for what you've done. So take a moment, sit back, and let that soak in because you are great for what you are doing. You are helping people see and believe and just experience what their body can actually do for them. So from my heart to yours, thank you. Hear that from me. Now imagine hearing that every day. Now imagine waking up to your Facebook fan page or waking up to your email or looking at Google and seeing somebody that is sharing their story about how you helped them with other people. This is what is possible. You have what it takes to make it in this industry. You have what it takes to get your message out. It's all about putting it together in a systemized way that will help short-term, but not just short-term, long-term as well. Does that make sense? So as you have people coming to you saying, oh, Facebook this, oh, Facebook that, paid marketing this, paid marketing that, I want you to see first, you have to believe and know that it's possible. You can be the go-to figure, the go-to authority in your niche. You can become the health authority in your community. Because you already are. You already are. Now it's just about positioning you that way online to leverage your efforts. So now it seems like you have more than 24 hours in a day, right? But you really don't. What are we doing? We're leveraging it, okay? I need you to expand your mind because it happens every day in every niche, in healthcare, cookware, all these different niches, ebooks. It is possible to get people to know, like, and trust you before they even come into your office. But here's what I need you to understand. It's a process. It takes time. Now, if you were a chiropractor that came into the profession because of something that happened to you personally, maybe not that your parents were chiropractors, but I'm saying it happened to you personally, chiropractic changed your life. What I need you to do is think back to your life before chiropractic. Think back to what it felt like when you first got introduced to chiropractic. Were you skeptical? Probably. Did you go in and you went into your first exam anyway, and you maybe thought the guy treating you was a quack, but you did it anyway? So, I'm saying this to say, give people a chance. Put yourself in their shoes. You see, we become so passionate about what we're doing that sometimes we forget it's a process. It is a beautiful process to open somebody's mind, to let the light bulb go off, to say, oh my gosh, chiropractic works. Oh my gosh, look at what my body just did. Give people a chance to do that. In your marketing, it may or may not take off right away. But that's okay because it's a process. That same process that a person has to go through to get from complete stranger listening to a doctor, taking 30 pills or XYZ, whatever their situation, it is a process to get them from that. I've never heard of chiropractic to help me with XYZ condition to, oh my gosh, look at what this allowed me to do. Look at what the knowledge that my chiropractor taught me about nutrition, about spinal health, about toxins. Look at what's possible. Guys, that was a process. It didn't happen overnight. I need you to allow that same process to happen with your marketing. Does that make sense? It's got to happen the same process with the marketing. You see, when you put your message out on Facebook or any social media, you may get some people to come in right away. You might. If you do a really good offer, you might. If you do a dinner, if you're doing an introductory exam for 19 or 20 bucks, you might, that might get people in. But for long-term results, for people that are coming in, they're calling you and they're ready, that is a process and it takes time. So I just wanted you to set that expectation. Number one, I wanted to expand your mind of what's possible. You can put your message out, you can record a video, and you can send some traffic to it, and you can get hundreds or even thousands of people to see your video. And you can do that multiple times, and you can layer it, and guess what happens? That's the process. As you get your message out in a strategic way, you're going to start building authority with people. They're going to be like, man, I've seen this guy. Man, and so they might start here and you know what? I heard this message. I don't know about it. And then they see it again and they're like, you know what? Maybe. And then they say, you know what? That makes sense. And then they're just like, I'm so sick and tired. I'll just do anything for some relief. Let me just call these guys up. And then you get them to the office and then they experience it and how beautiful it is. So anyway, I just wanted to expand your mind. And just say, remember the process that you went through. That same process is the process that your patients or leads or your marketing has to go through for long-term results. Now, you can definitely turn on a campaign or do some kind of marketing event to get people in. Absolutely, that works. Don't stop that. But marketing should be a long-term strategy as well. Give people a chance. Now, let's set some tangible expectations to that, right? Maybe I should cut this one off and cover that on the next video. Da-da-da. All right, this is Amber Jones. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, but I will say this. On the next video, I will give you some tangible numbers of tangible expectations and kind of some things that you need to do specifically towards online marketing, okay? Knowing your numbers as these people or agencies are coming out at you, or even as you're trying to learn how to do this marketing yourself, I'm going to come at you with some numbers, some statistics, and some things, some expectations that you can have so that realistically, you don't go out wasting money before you're ready for it or XYZ, So I'll cover that in the next video, podcast, whatever, like I said, whatever this ends up being. Thank you so much for the few minutes of your time. Thank you so much for being an amazing person, an amazing chiropractor. Keep changing lives, and I'll see you on the next video.